Good morning. It's time for Sunday Thoughts with Stevie GB. All right, I'm doing this on YouTube and transferring it over to Facebook because apparently I've been uh, banned from posting live videos on Facebook for 28 days. I don't know what I did. They don't tell you. It just says I violated some community standards. What community is that? It's not like an assisted living community, right? You have an assisted living community. That means they assist you in living. This is like an assisted Nazi community or something. They're controlling us. This is a controlled community, right? Facebook, Twitter, it's all controlled. They say it's freedom. You're allowed to express your thoughts on social media. Not really. Not really. Only some thoughts. Did you notice all the people wishing the president would die from COVID? They're still posting today. Apparently, they weren't thrown in Facebook jail. Wishing harm on another person is called hate speech, unless you hate the people that they hate, then it's okay. So, this is a controlled community. It's not a community. All right. It's not like an assisted living community or an over 55 community or any other communities, community theater, Community, the TV show with Joel McHale that I watched a few times and got sick of really fast. It ain't the kind of community that I subscribe to, although I do subscribe to it because I'm on there every freaking day. I'm addicted to social media. We already talked about that. What am I doing today? I don't know. We're still eating outside, which we're trying to. We're trying to eat outside. My wife is a severe germaphobe, so she's afraid of everything. And we eat outside. We don't eat inside. We eat outside. It's fine. Now it's getting windy. You know what happens when it gets windy outside? Everything blows all over the place. Napkins are blowing off the table. Iced tea is blowing off the table. My steak blew off the table last week. Birds are flying around. My steak blew off the table and a bird came down and ate it. And then he grabbed a napkin that was in midair and wiped his mouth. It's like dinner and a show. That's called community dining. I don't know what's going to happen this winter. We're going to eat outside with icicles out our nose. They're going to set up heaters. They said they're going to set up heaters. That's a great idea. So the napkin will fly in the air into the heater, start a fire, and kill us all. And we'll blame global warming for the fire that started from a napkin in the heater at Fridays on a Sunday. 10-4, Big 10-4, CB radio. Did you have a CB radio? I didn't. I never got into that whole craze. I thought it was stupid. I never had a CB radio. I never had a handle. I couldn't handle it. I was a punk rocker. I was against all that stuff. I was against the community. I was anti-community. I was anti-social. Not really. I was anti a lot of things. I was anti-uncle. I was anti-uncle. I was anti-pasta and provolone. These are stupid jokes. So today is stupid joke day. The cat sneezing. Shouldn't have given her so much cocaine. I lost my short-term memory. Did I tell you that already? All right, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you banned yet on Facebook? Listen, I'm wishing the president well. Now people are saying because he's recovering so quickly that it's a hoax, that he's faking it. So he went from dying, I hope he dies, to he's probably faking it. They refuse to understand that maybe this is real. Why do you think everything is a scam? If you want to talk about scams, look at the other side. Those people are scamming. Remember Nancy Pelosi? We have arrows in our quiver, she said as she was quivering, as she quivered slowly towards the door. I don't know. It sounds like something you'd see in a Agatha Christie novel. But it's weird, right? She's weird. She's like a Bond villain. I think she's underneath in the deep underground bunker underneath a volcano petting a cat going, he just won't die. Send out Sean was his doctor's name Sean Connery? I heard it was like, and here comes Trump's doctor, Sean Connery. I was expecting to come out and say, this is Sean Connery. This is the worst impression of Sean Connery ever. I'm like Sean Connery with a stroke. It was Sean Connolly. And he screwed up. He said, how long ago did the president test positive? 72, no, 48, no, 24. Today, hours. Was he on oxygen? He's not now. But was he ever? He's not now. Was he on oxygen at first? He's not now. Guess what? He was on oxygen. So it's okay. So he was faking it. He was not on oxygen. Then he was on oxygen. And he got it 4 days ago. No, he got it 3 days ago. And it was at Rose Garden. I beg your pardon. I gave you COVID in a rose garden along with the no masks. You gotta be a stupid ass. I beg your pardon. I gave you COVID in the rose garden. I just wrote a parody song. Thank you. Have a good day. Stevie GB out.